The second row that we do, we're going to actually do the purl stitch. Now I know it sounds like we're rushing right ahead because you may not feel like you've mastered the knitting stitch yet, but bear with me. They're so much the same that you'll understand why we're doing it this way after we've done our first few rows. Again, you're going to hold your thread the same way, wrap it around your little finger, and then hold your needle in that hand. When we do a purl stitch, the thread will be in front of my right needle, and instead of entering from the left side at the top, I will be entering from the right side at the bottom. So right here, this is where I will enter the stitch in order to complete a purl stitch. Otherwise, the stitch is the same. So entering on our first row of purl stitches, we will enter from the bottom right. We'll take the yarn again behind and around our right needle, slide the needle to the back, and slide it off of the second needle. Let's try that again. Enter from the bottom right, bring it in front of that second needle, take your yarn behind and around, slide the needle to the back of the second needle and off. Again, from the bottom up, wrap the yarn around, slide the needle behind and off. Come up from the bottom, bring the yarn around, slide the needle to the back and off. So now what you're doing is called a purl stitch. And if you'll notice, as I'm doing some of my stitches, you'll see that I use my thumb of my left hand to help control my needles. I'll show you what I mean. As I come up and around with my right hand in the yarn, sometimes you'll see me press my needle down with my left hand, my left thumb. That just sometimes will make your stitch flow a little bit easier and give you control so that you don't lose the thread. So let's do that stitch one more time. As we come up from the bottom, wrap around with the thread, slide the needle to the back, and slide the thread off. Again, up from the bottom, around with the thread, slide the needle to the back, and off. We'll do our last two stitches, and then we'll be ready to turn. Last stitch, slide up from the bottom, around, behind, and off. Now you can see we've completed 2 full rows. We've done a knit row and a purl row. Now if you turn your piece over, if you look up close at the 2 rows that you've done, if you're looking at the front side now, you'll see that there are 2 rows of V-shaped stitches. This is your front, and these are knit stitches. If we turn it around and look at it from behind, you'll see that there are 2 rows of bumpy stitches, and those are your purl rows.
Thanks for watching. Click on the next step or replay to watch another video, and please rate, comment, and subscribe. You can also visit AmericanKniter.com to purchase the knitting DVD set.